Hello and welcome to Real Talk. I'm Zhane and I am a freshman at Benedict College. Yes, I moved all the way from Reno to come to South Carolina.
And I'm Nika. I am also a freshman at Benedict College, and I also moved from Reno to South Carolina. And we decided that we should track our journeys through college. So we decided that in order to do that, we'd open up the reality world to you guys also. And we come up with topics every week and discuss it and be able to enlighten the world about reality.
So our first topic is high school and then the transition to college life. So for me personally, so far in high school, it was great. I was a varsity cheerleader for 2 years, and I had issues, but I didn't have issues. And then just transitioning over to college, it's so much different. Everybody's on their own business. They're about their stuff. You make friends really easy as long as you know how to present yourself and talk to people. I'm not gonna lie, the boys out here are a little buck wild, but that's okay. It's just really different. High school is so much different than college. How do you?
I think, coming from high school, I was the nerdy type. I always had my head in the books. I always had my head in the books. I always, was that trying to be that AB student and freaked out when I got even a C on my report card. And I think now transitioning from, someone who's always like, oh, in my free time, I'm going to read. It's like, well, now in my free time, I have to study because college it's the real world. It pushes you out into the future, your future goal. And so, it's a lot of studying and it's challenging.
And so the first week of high school, you're getting to know your teachers, where your classes are, who your friends are. And then for college, what makes it different is you have freshmen, and it's only freshmen up here, except for your freshman leaders, and those are sophomores and juniors, but they're really nice. But
depending on where you go,
yeah,
it just so happened at Benedict, they're really nice.
Yeah, it's that Southern hospitality out here. But yeah, your first week it's different from high school. It's not like, oh hey, I haven't seen you in a while. It's like, oh hey, I'm so and so, it's nice to meet you. Or it's, oh hey, what is your major? I'm majoring in criminal justice, by the way, and she's majoring in
education.
Yeah. So that's that, and then when you get your dorms, it is the most exciting thing you can ever experience.
You're like, yay, I'm finally living on my own. And when your dorm advisor hands you over your key to your room, you're like, oh my gosh, this is it. It's no longer mom and dad gives me a key. It's my key. It's my responsibility. And if I lose it, it comes on my account. So, it's a big transition overall. And I think, it opens your eyes to what reality is exactly, living on your own and how to do things on your own now. It's like we're no longer little girls. We're adults or young adults or however you want to put it.
And it's not just little girls or little boys. It's we now have our own responsibility. It may seem like, oh, we're only 18, but at 18 comes a lot of responsibilities from being able to sit down and be like, okay, this is what I need to do. Your priorities have to be straight.
Yeah, it's it's no more like, oh, on the weekends I'm gonna party, or oh, I'll just do it later. I'll push my homework off to the next day. It's no worry about it.
Yeah, no, you can't.
No, you can't.
Your college professors.
Yeah, and
I haven't had it yet, but yeah.
I think in all comparison, it's so far I can't really speak about the classes, but
yeah,
I think if you try to compare college life on TV to college life in reality, it is two totally different things. You know, you don't immediately come on and, you know, you have your enemies or your best friends. It's like you have to work your way up to it. And it's like, so far, I mean, we've pretty much met some really awesome people. And, you know, I look forward to what the first day of school really brings. But I think in all reality, it's like what to do, how to do it, how to handle it. It's like now it's like I have to study, I have to get my grades on top, I have to do this, I have to do that. It's no more procrastination like, oh no, I'll just do it off till tomorrow. It's like, no, if you don't do it now, it's not happening.
And what they told us is, well, at least at our college, it's 70-30, which means 70% you go to class and you have an automatic seat. That 30% is how much effort you put into your schoolwork and actually learning something. Yeah. So basically, if you just wake up, walk into that class,
and sit down, do nothing,
you have a seat.
You have an A. Like, you just have to, you know, you have to push yourself into wanting to get up and go to class.
You have to want to do it. Like, college is not for procrastination.
It's like, you know, you feel like you can make your own schedule, but in reality, you cannot. It's like, oh, my first class is going to be at 12 o'clock. It's like, no, my first class is 9:30
My first class is 8 o'clock.
So,
as a freshman, you are not allowed to make your schedule. That is one thing you are not allowed to do. Yeah. But you are allowed to try out for sports. I'm still debating if I want to do cheer. I don't think I'm going to do it, though. But,
I'm going to just sit back and be the education.
Yeah. But make sure you get involved into a lot of, like, activities. Your college experience is what you make it. Yeah. So far, we haven't had any parties only because it's freshman week and none of that was past so we don't know. But,
and like, I think in all reality, you have to really think about what it is you want to do with your life. Do I want to make my college experience hard and challenging? Or do you want to make, you know, do you want to make your college life fun and, you know, you can still study like 24/7, but still have fun. If you have those friends who are just as passionate about it as you are, you can make it fun.
Become friends with upperclassmen who have cars. Because in some colleges, freshmen are not allowed to have cars. Do it.
Yeah. And it'll come in handy, trust me. I'm pretty sure I have never walked as much since I've been here. And I mean, it's a lot. So
it is a lot.
So I think what we're trying to open up to you guys is, and I think this is where the real topic is, it's how do you go about your life from transitioning to high school to college? And my word of advice is try college. Like, I don't want to say don't wait to go to college, but I don't want to say go to college immediately. Like, go at your own time, but it's best to go right after high school. Like, don't wait because it'll be, you know, you might feel it might be years before you go to high school. And I think it's like, you know, at least try college for 1 year. And then if you like it, stay. Do your career. If you don't and you decide that college is not for you, then so be it. But I think just in the first week, I've had a lot of fun here. I'm excited for what the year will bring.
Me personally, like, not totally disagree with her, but like, at first I was going to take a year off, honestly, because I had so much going on back home. But then when I actually like sat down and thought about it, I decided to go to school because knowing me, taking a year off, I wouldn't have done anything. I would have been stuck in Nevada.
Same with me.
And I didn't want that. So, like, do what you want to do what your heart is telling you, but make sure you, what is the word I'm looking for? Make sure you are happy. Because
do what makes you happy.
If you're doing it for somebody else, then that's really not going to make you happy because you're going to be sitting there and you're going to be miserable.
And over time, you may change your mind about it. Like, you may say, I don't want to go to college. I never want to go to college. But then you think about it and it's like, well, it looks better on my resume. Like, hey, I went to this college for this long. And you know what I mean? And it's like, push yourself. Try to push yourself. You know, if you feel like you don't want to go to college, don't go to college. And if you feel you just want to be a nerd like me and continue in your future, then do it. There is nothing wrong with getting an education.
And just so you know, people who go to college and graduate with a degree opposed to just a high school diploma, they end up making $20 to $50 more dollars than people who just have their diploma. Mm-hmm. So really, if you really want to be like money hungry and about your business, go to school, continue your education, especially for you African Americans that are gonna watch this.
Don't be a statistic.
It's like they told us, you have a choice whether or not if you want to be a statistic or if you want to be a somebody, basically. Do you want to be a somebody or do you want to be a nobody?
Yeah.
Me personally, I was told all my life that I'm going to end up pregnant at the age of 16. I'm going to end up dropping out of high school. I did not get pregnant. I ended up graduating from Proctor R. Huck High School, class of 2015, with a 3.6 GPA, and I got accepted into the school that I want to go to. And at the end of the 4 years here, I can transfer to go to Hawaii and go to law school. So this just shows for all you young women, and not only just you young women, you young men, that if you put your mind to it, you can do it. Like, my background is a deep background. We ain't getting into that right now. But
that's another week.
Yeah, like.
And see, and don't let anything stop you. I've been a diabetic since I was 8, and I'm 18 now, almost 19. And so, you know, for the 11 years, I've been told, oh, you're never going to be anything. You're just going to be a diabetic kid. You're just going to be doing drugs all your life. And that's not true. I don't let diabetes stop me. Yeah, I admit I have my moments where I feel like I want to give up, but I push myself, and I think, well, what am I trying to send out to those who are diabetics like me? Do I want to give up and show them that, hey, I'm letting my disease stop me? Or do I want to be like, no, I'm a normal person just like anyone else out there. I can get my education just the same way you can. And, you know, to the diabetics out there, don't feel like you're different. Like, show them that, hey, I can do just what you do. There's just more on my plate. And I think my sister can vouch for me that I do have my breakdowns a lot. But, you know, I don't think I've ever let it stop me from what I want to do. So, you know, just.
And if you guys are wondering, because, you know, she just said we're sisters. Yes, we're sisters, and yes, we're roommates. But the only reason we are roommates is because, like she said, she has diabetes. And
we just have an awesome advisor.
Yeah.
Pulled some strings to get us together. But, you know what I mean? And even if you don't get roomed with, you know, a person you know, or your best friend, or your sister.
I promise you, you will still see them.
Yep, and not only that, you know, make friends with your roommate. If you have that roommate who's, like, really energetic and you're energetic, then you guys would have a great time together. And if you just have a roommate who's laid back, then, you know what I mean? Like, compromise. You know, hey, can you turn your music down a little bit? I'm trying to read. Or, you know what I mean? Just compromise. I don't want to say, like, don't to get with your roommate.
Don't be that asshole.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to say. Don't be that asshole.
You know, try to get along with your roommate. It'll help you. I guarantee you.
And make sure, like, if somebody tells you you need to go meet somebody, make sure you go do that, because those people are the ones that are going to help you. Like, we literally have a list of people that we've met and that are helping us. Like, our dormitory headmaster or something like that.
Don't know what she is.
She is the most awesomest person. Miss Mills, yeah, she's great. Just come to college, the transition with an open mind and positive attitude. You know, don't be thinking because you're from this state or that state that you're better than somebody, because you're not.
And see, and don't
you're
wait.
Really not.
Like, don't wait till the last minute to, you know, start filling out college applications. Start your junior year, man. Like,
not even start freshman.
Start looking. I can say start looking at colleges you want to go to, and start looking at colleges you want to go to, and scholarships. Scholarships help you. Like, being a nerd pays off. I've gotten a full ride scholarship, so for my 4 years, I'm covered. You know what I mean? Yeah, FAFSA helps. Don't forget to fill out your FAFSA.
All I really have to do, because I was in the position where I got a half, and then another 4,000 on top of that, and then my FAFSA paid for a good amount of that, and then I was left with paying only 1,607.
Scholarships help, and don't
wait. That's not that much. And if
find scholarships. Don't be afraid to apply for scholarships. If you have people that are like,
call me if you ever need money, and you know you got something you need to pay off, make sure you call them and be like, look,
stay on top of it, bro.
I'm telling you, we out here eating some cheese, and we are
on college budget,
but
for real.
The only reason we was like that is because it's the first week.
Yep.
You
have to really make for yourself the first week.
Yeah.
And like, you know what I mean? Like, start filling out scholarships as soon as you're in high school. Look for scholarships. You know, they may have scholarships where like you have to be a sophomore in high school. Okay, so what? Save it. Then when you're a sophomore, fill it out. You know what I mean? But don't be afraid to apply for scholarships. Apply to as many scholarships as you can.
I applied to a scholarship just for being African American. I applied to a scholarship just for being a twin.
I applied just for being left-handed.
I applied for being the only girl in my family out of 4 boys. There are so many scholarships out there. You just have to take the time to look, because nowadays the generation that's coming up, they don't really understand that. Mm-hmm. And you know, it's like they told us, you have a legacy and you have a mark. Mm-hmm. From the day you were born to the day you die, it's how you decide to leave your mark. We ain't saying, okay, you gotta do this, this, and that. No, we're just trying to help you get through it, because
it's just advice, and I think it's from our experience.
Without my grandparents, without her mom and dad, without so many other people, mm-hmm. I would not be sitting in this dorm room making a video.
Yeah. And I don't think I don't think we would try to reach out to the young ones, you know what I mean? And not even the young ones. I feel in some aspects it's even the adults, you know what I mean?
Everybody, like,
it's speaking out to, you know, the 10-year-olds, the 20-year-olds, the whatever. Like, just go out.
This video. It's motivation.
That's what it is, exactly. So we want you guys to leave any comments, questions, concerns about any topic.
Give us thumbs up.
Any topic in the comments. And we will answer them in our next session.
And follow me on IG at Zhane2Real. I'll leave it in the description box. And then follow me on Snapchat at Zhane You Got It. And then also you can follow me on Facebook and friend me at Zhane Williams.
And then she has to think about it.
I don't really use my Twitter, so that's not gonna work. But
and then you can follow me on Snapchat as Miss Lautner 1022, or it might be 021192. Try one of those two. You can follow me on Facebook at Nika Edwards, or it might be Nika Lautner. I'm not sure. I changed my name so much.
We'll figure it out.
And then you can also follow me on Instagram with Miss MZ_Lautner. Yes, I have an addition to Taylor and we'll get into that a different time. But leave your comments, questions, or concerns in the box below, and we will answer them. And this has been Real Talk with Nika and Zhane.
Yay!